Thank you so much for staying with us. The Piedmont Opera is just a few weeks away now. Their season will begin with a performance of Il Trovatore happening the weekend of October 20th in Winston-Salem.
And to tell us more about it this morning is Grammy Award-winning opera singer
Tichina Vaughn. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's one of the stars of the Piedmont Opera's performance. She's also a UNC School of the Arts alum. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure.
So Tichina, please give us an overview of what this performance is all about.
Well, the story of Il Trovatore is actually the story of two family conflicts and the love and jealousy that arise around a bunch of secrecy. It's the classic operatic love story. There's a love triangle. Two guys are in love with one girl, one woman. And where my character fits in, she's sort of the central figure in the sense that she's the mother of one of the, she's the supposed mother of one of the guys who is in love with the other girl. And she's also the daughter of the perpetrator of a crime against the family of the other one.
Wow, so very entangled.
It's very jealousy, love, revenge, but the overriding driving motive of the opera is revenge. Everybody's trying to get revenge on someone for something.
Sounds like a very passionate performance then, probably. How do you prepare for a role like this?
Well, fortunately, I have done this role in many theaters around the world, but the initial preparation for it was very long and very arduous task in the sense that you have to prepare the language. It's in Italian, obviously, so there's the first thing of getting to know the language if you don't know it. And then there's the rhythms of Verdi, the style, learning the notes, learning the music. And then there's learning a little bit about the culture so that you can infuse it with the proper idioms.
My goodness, talk about preparation. Tichina, I'm curious how you got your start in opera singing. I mean, you're Grammy Award winning, so it's very special to have you here in Winston-Salem. We know you have roots here as well.
Yes. My family goes way back here. As a matter of fact, I was just at my great-grandparents' house, which I inherited when my mother passed, which we realize now they bought in 1927. So if we hold it a few more years, it'll be 100 years in our family.
Wow. What is it like coming back here and performing? Obviously, you went to school here. What is that feeling? Or obviously, you have not done it yet, but what do you think that feeling will be when you are on stage with this?
I'm so looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for a while. It's an awesome feeling. I started my operatic career in the Stevens Center with Piedmont Opera, as a matter of fact, as a student at University of North Carolina School of the Arts in the chorus of the Mikado many years ago. And in the intervening years, I had, as a student, also many performances at the Stevens Center. I was allowed to present Leontine Price came once when I was a student and did a recital in which I was allowed to present her roses on the stage of the Stevens Center. So we have a lot of history. I call her Old Lady Stevens and I. And it's just an honor to get to sort of send her into her rehab on a high note.
Really quickly, Tichina, you're talking about this Stevens Center. We know that it's going to be closing for renovations for the next 3 to 5 years. This is really the last performance that's going to be in there for that amount of time. What is that feeling? And to see these changes made to a stage that you are so familiar with?
Well, it's such an honor, really. I'm so honored to be first of all, to be part of this cast at all. It is an amazing cast. And this is some of Verdi's most awesome music. So everyone should come out and hear it. If you're not familiar with the piece, if you don't know this music, believe me, you will leave loving it. But also the feeling of all the changes, not just at the Stevens Center, but in Winston-Salem itself. I mean, I grew up here. I started singing in the Tots Choir at Shiloh Baptist Church at 6 years old, marched with the Marching 100s through the Christmas and Thanksgiving parades in Winston-Salem. And to see how downtown has come back to life, and so many areas have received new life in the city. It's just inspiring and wonderful. I'm so happy about it.
Well, I know the Triad's going to be excited to have you coming back as well.
Oh, I'm sure this is going to be just beautiful. Tichina, thank you so much for your time. The Piedmont Opera's debut of Il Trovatore is later this month. Tickets are on sale right now for multiple performances. They are all taking place at the Stevens Center, as you heard her mention, in downtown Winston-Salem. You can see a full schedule right now for those days, October 20th, the 22nd, and 24th by visiting PiedmontOpera.org.